Okay, so very good morning. In previous class, we have discussed about introduction part regarding oiling process. Oiling process की जो introduction part है, वही पिछले class में बताया था. Okay, just introduction of oiling process and different type of oiling process. Actually, even we have also discussed the physics behind the oiling process. Means, जो oiling होते हैं उसके behind में क्या physics है. Okay. So the main physics behind this welding process is nothing but the melting of materials with the help of heat source. So, okay. Yeah, no, means with the help of heat source, melting of either two similar or dissimilar materials with the help of heat source and solidifying those melted material very rapidly. Okay, means either two different or dissimilar material को हीट करके मेल्ट करनी है एंड जो मेल्टेड है वो मेल्टेड मटेरियल को रैपिडली सॉलिडिफाई करनी है मीन्स रैपिडली मीन्स वेरी क्विकली सॉलिडिफाई करनी है उसी एंड ये जो होती है ये लोकलाइज होती है मीन्स कोई एक जो लोकेशन है उसी लोकेशन पर मटेरियल मेल्ट होती है मीन्स सारे मटेरियल में नहीं होगी. Okay, so this uh, uh, the main thing of oiling process is melting of material at a localized area. Okay, means either the material may be either similar or dissimilar material with the help of heat source. So heat source may be either इलेक्ट्रिक रेजिस्टेंस इलेक्ट्रिक आर्क भी हो सकते हैं ऑक्सी एसिटिलीन भी हो सकती गैस भी हो सकती है. ओके, लेजर भी हो सकती है. इवन फ्रिक्शन फ्रिक्शन से भी हीट जनरेट करके भी हो सकती है. ओके, so by different with the help of different heat source melting the material at a localized area and solidified those melted materials very rapidly. Okay, it's clear.
Yes, sir.
So means before going to the different processes of involved in welding, means different welding processes. So actually, different welding processes are classified according to the source of heat. Okay, means जो heat की जो source होगी means suppose source the heat source from gas or electric arc or laser beam or resistance. Okay, so according to the source of heat, the welding process are classified. There are different type of welding processes. So before going to the details of different welding processes, I'd like to discuss some common welding joints. Means these are the common welding joints. Means how the metals can be joined together. So like first bath joint means in the bath joint two metal pieces are just attached just one behind another. Means this is one. So this is one metal part, metal sheet, and this is another metal sheet. So just keeping these two metal sheets one behind another, and here a V or U type group means V or U type group किया जाता है means just जो एज है तो जस्ट एज को 45 से 45 एंगल से उसको काट किया जाता है मीन्स दोनों दोनों जो पार्ट है दोनों पार्ट की 45 से एंगल काट किया जाता है. सो इफ यू प्लेस टू पार्ट्स विथ ईच अदर देन ए भी टाइप की या ग्रूव हो फॉर्म होगी. एंड जो फिलर मटेरियल है तो यू हैव टू फिल द फिलर मटेरियल इन दिस ग्रुप मीन्स जो ऑयलिंग होगी, जो मेल्ट होगी, इसी जोन पर मेल्ट होगी एंड मेल्ट होकर जो ग्रुप बनाया, सो विद इन दिस ग्रुप द मेल्टेड मटेरियल विल फ्लो। ओके, मीन्स वो जो ग्रुप है वहाँ पर मेल्टेड मटेरियल फील होगी एंड जो गैप थी, दिस गैप विल fill up by the melted material and these two parts will join together. So this type of joint is called the bar joint. And so two pieces have to be placed one behind another. Okay, second one is the lap joint. So lap means just one part, mm, one part of the seat will overlap with the another part. Means एक सीट के ऊपर और एक सीट है. Okay, so this is lap means overlap here. Okay, and in this case, no this type of fillet is required. Means 45 से जो fillet किया था first case में, means by in case of bar joint. In this case, this type of filleting is not required. Means ऐसे यहाँ एक grooving है. Okay, means 90 degree एक grooving है. So in region you have to fill this the molten material. Okay, means either with the help of electrode or filler material, whatever. So or even जो electrode and filler material use होगी, so this electrode and filler material will be same material of these two parts. जो दो पार्ट है, दो पार्ट की जो मटेरियल है वो सेम मटेरियल की होगी. ओके, सो दिस इज टाइप ऑफ लैप जॉइंट. दिस इज टाइप ऑफ टी जॉइंट. सो दिस जॉइंट इज लुक्स लाइक ए टी, इन्वर्टेड टी. ओके, सो इन दिस केस बोथ साइड्स मीन्स इसी साइड पर भी जॉइंट ऑयलिंग करनी है एंड इसका अपोजिट साइड में भी ऑयलिंग करनी है. ओके, सो दिस इज T joint. This is a fillet or L joint. Okay, so this means ऐसे attachment रहती है. Okay, so this is the minimum view of bar joint. So in bar joint is a first 45 से fillet किया जाता है. So this is actually cross sectional view, and this is actually oiled material. So this zone actually called the oiled zone. Okay, this zone is called oil zone or hatch zone. Okay, now uh, uh, so different type of different oiling processes on the basis of source of heat. So if the source of heat is from electric arc, so like from the electric arc, then it is called the arc welding process. If the source of heat is from gas, then it is called the gas welding process. And different gas welding process are there in the in last class. I have told the different type of gas welding like oxyacetylene, oxyhydrogen, and so actually there are I think 4 to 5 different gas welding processes. Similarly, arc welding also there are different arc welding processes also are there. So main category is like this means according to the source of heat. Okay. Another is electric current. So if the source of heat is from electric current, then it is called the resistance oiling. Like spot oiling is one of the example of resistance oiling, spot oiling, seam oiling. So these are the uh, example of resistance oiling. Okay. Then, if the source of heat is from laser source or like laser type and the medium source, then this type of welding process are called laser welding. If the source of heat is from friction between two parts, then it is called friction welding. Like friction star welding is another example of this friction welding. Then if the source of heat is from chemical reaction, then it is called thermic welding process. Okay. So these are different welding processes. So we will discuss one by one all the welding processes in details. Means, like arc welding, gas welding, resistance welding, laser welding, friction welding. Okay. So just I've given you just for preliminary idea or introduction that this figure is for gas welding. So sorry, arc welding. So here arc is due to this arc here the heat is generated, and in this case actually there is a shielding environment. Means this one is the shielding. Means this is. Used for sealed oil zone so that the oxidation will not occur. In the oxidation नहीं होगी. Actually, uh, during heating, due to heat ज़्यादा heat generate होती है. Means around 3000 degree centigrade heat generate होती है. So at that temperature, metal get oxidized rapidly. Metal oxidized हो जाती है. So to avoid this oxidation, to avoid this oxidation, a sealed uh, shielding की जरूरत है जो बाहर से ऑक्सीजन नहीं आएगा एंड ऑक्सीडाइज नहीं होगी. Okay, so and the this second image is for gas welding. So here a gas means, combination of two gases are used to get the source of heat. Means like oxygen and acetylene. So in proper appropriate proportion of oxygen and acetylene, heat will flame will generate, and in this case around 3000 degree centigrade heat will generate, and the metal or means, the fillet material or electrode rod. So this fillet material will melt to the uh, welding zone. Okay. The third figure is the friction star welding. So just see this roller is actually rotating about its own axis. Okay, जो roller move कर रही है, this roller also rotates about its own axis, and due to this rotation, a friction will generate, and the friction actually high friction is generate, and due to this high friction, the material will get heated and ultimately melt, and the welding will occur. So in this case, actually, two dissimilar material can also possible to weld. Suppose this is steel and this is for aluminum. So two dissimilar material can be welded by this friction star welding process. This animated views are showing the laser welding process. So just see here a laser beam is used as a source of heat. So this just see here, this is the laser beam coming from this nozzle. So this nozzle, okay, and due to this laser beam, high heat will generate, and material get melted at that zone. Okay, and welding occurs. Okay, so most of the this welding laser welding process are automatically operated with the help of robot or means automation. All most of these laser welding process are automated machines. Okay, and okay, and this is the resistance welding. So just two electrode is there. One is fixed. Sometimes one is fixed there, and another is moved. So and the electric current, high electric current passing from these two electrodes, and the electrodes will contact with the media of metals. Then a electric resistance will create, and due to this formula means A is equal to I square RT. I think all of you know A is equal to I square R into T means this is heat. So at a high ampere means a high current density, a high heat will generate. Okay, so this is the just basic. Now first is arc welding process. So just see, this is the setup of arc welding process. So this one is the electrode holder means this holder is used to hold this electrode. This one is the electrode. Okay, and here in this case a electric current will supply means electric current. So this is the power supply, either AC or DC power will supply from this power supply unit. Okay, and one terminal will connect to this workpiece. Okay, so this is the workpiece. This hatched one is the workpiece, and another terminal will connect with the with this torch. This is electrode holder or electrode holder. So the one terminal is connected to this electrode holder. Okay. So when this electrode will contact with this workpiece, so a complete electric circuit will means complete electric circuit will close means circuit close होगी and a spark will generate here. Okay, so this is actually arc spark. Okay, so just see this animated view, so you will clear that this is the electrode, and this electrode will means जैसे टच करेंगे at that time a spark will generate, and this spark actually have a high heat density energy, and due to this high heat energy the material will melt at that zone, and the material will in the two parts can be joined together by this welding process. Okay, so it's clear. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is just basic.
Yes, sir.
So here just I've written same thing written here. वही लिखा है. So in this method, metal piece to be welded are heated locally to the melting temperature. Actually, जो या spark होगी. So this spark का जो at that zone, at a spark zone जो temperature होगी. So the temperature is a very high temperature and more than the melting temperature of the material. So at that zone only the material will melt. In उसी जोन में मटेरियल मेल्ट होगी, नॉट थ्रू आउट द मटेरियल मीन्स सारे मटेरियल मेल्ट हो गया ऐसे नहीं होता है. ओके, एंड एक्चुअली जो कॉन्टैक्ट होगी ना, कॉन्टैक्ट टाइम बहुत ही कम होती है, इसलिए जस्ट उसी लोकलाइज्ड पोर्शन लोकलाइज्ड एरिया में मेल्ट होगी. ओके, so temperature by creating the electric arc and then allowed to solidify to form welded joint. So solidify करने के लिए टाइम दे. एक्चुअली जो सॉलिडिफाई होती है ना वो वेरी रैपिडली सॉलिडिफाई होती है, इसलिए से कुछ टाइम देने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती ड्यूरिंग आर्क वेल्डिंग प्रोसेस. Whenever we touch this electrode, at that time the spark will generate, and at that time heat will generate, and material will get melt, and the material will solidify very rapidly. Okay. Additional metal are filling the weld provided by core wire of electrode means जो फिलर मटेरियल की मैं बात कर रहा था. So either electrode you can use the electrode or filler rod. Okay, as a filling material. जो different welding मैंने बताया था उसमें जो गैप है, सो गैप में फिलर मटेरियल और फिलर मटेरियल से फिलअप करनी है. ओके, जो गैप है ना इसमें फिलर मटेरियल से फिल करनी है. सो दिस फिलर मटेरियल मीन्स इलेक्ट्रोड रोड विल filler material, or filler rod can also use as a filler material. Okay. तो जो पावर सप्लाई होगी मीन इसमें लो वोल्टेज लो वोल्टेज एंड हाई एम्पियर. तो एक्चुअली जो वोल्टेज सप्लाई होगी, so वोल्टेज इज वेरी लो है, बट करंट और current will be high current supply only there. So voltage is low but high current supply, and this may be either AC or DC. Both type of current supply is means possible. Filler material is used to supply extra molten metal to fill the gap between joints. Filler material has similar composition and a lower melting point than the base metal. ओके, मीन्स बेस मेटल से जो फिलर मेटेरियल ये करूंगा सर, मेल्टिंग पॉइंट कम होगी, क्योंकि अगर बेस मटेरियल की मेल्टिंग पॉइंट ज़्यादा है तो बेस मटेरियल तो मेल्ट हो जाएगा. इसलिए फिलर मटेरियल जो यूज करूंगा, फिलर मेटेरियल की मेल्टिंग टेम्परेचर कम होगी कंपेयर टू द बेस मेटल. ओके, क्लियर. तो फ्लाक्स इज समटाइम्स यूज्ड टू रिमूव द ऑक्साइड, मीन्स जो मैंने कहा था, समटाइम्स फ्लाक्स इज यूज्ड टू remove the oxide formed during this welding process by combining with the impurities and forming slags. Okay, means if you apply some slags, then what will happen? Sorry, flux, then slag will form. Okay, and this slag can remove after the welding process, and by this way you can avoid the oxide. Uh, means oxidation. Okay, molten slag cover the oil and protect it from the oxidation. Okay, so flags sometimes flags are used to protect from oxidation. Okay, so just see a so this one actually slag a protect किया जाता है. A this actually the heated zone, and इसमें बाद में, so this one is the shielding zone. Okay, so this zone will protect from oxidation. Okay, so means polarity in DC arc welding. So means in case of AC welding, so in case of alternate current welding, so in this case no issue of polarity, but in case of direct current welding, so in this case the polarity is the issue, means which pole you have to connect with the workpiece and which one is to the electrode holder. Okay, so there are actually two types of polarity. One is a straight polarity, and there is a reverse polarity. Okay, so in a straight polarity, welding electrode is kept a negative terminal, means इलेक्ट्रोड होल्डर जो है इसमें नेगेटिव टर्मिनल अटैच किया जाता है, and the workpiece is kept on positive terminal. Okay, so the positive terminal is connected to this workpiece. Okay, in case of straight polarity, and in case of reverse polarity, it is just reverse, means the workpiece is connected to the negative and electrode is the positive. Okay, clear. So in case of DC welding process, for a straight polarity, the workpiece is connected to the positive terminal, and the electrode is connected to the negative terminal. And in case of reverse polarity, just it is reverse, means uh, workpiece is connected to the negative terminals, and electrode holder is connected to the positive terminals. Okay. The temperature of this arc welding process is around 3700, means just 3700 to 4,000 degree centigrade. Just to see how much temperature can generate by this arc welding process. Okay, and so this is a very high temperature. Means mainly in steel, the melting temperature is around how much? स्टील की मेल्टिंग टेम्परेचर कितनी है? एनीवन? समीर,
क्या सर?
स्टील की मेल्टिंग टेम्परेचर कितनी है?
स्टील के सर 3
बिलो 2000? बिलो 2000 कितना? Below 2000 and more than 1200 to 1300 ऐसे होती है.
थर्ड
So just see in this process how much temperature can generate, means 4000. So means जैसे ही spark start होगी तो at that time इतना temperature generate होगी, means for around 4000. So means at that time the material will get melt. Means उसी टाइम material melt हो जाएगी. ओके, एंड जो सॉलिडिफाई होगी ना, मीन्स सॉलिडिफिकेशन ना वेरी रैपिडली होगी. और ऐसे प्रैक्टिकली एक करके देखना, मीन्स वेल्डिंग करने के बाद उसी जो जहाँ पर वेल्डिंग करेंगे उसी एरिया में क्या हीट हो जाती है. एंड अगर टच करेंगे वेल्डिंग के बाद तो हीट सेंस होगी. बट 4000 हीट तो सेंस नहीं होगी ना. मीन्स जैसे वेल्डिंग स्टार्ट हुआ, स्पार्क किया तो अराउंड 4000 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड वहाँ हीट जनरेट होगी. ओके, बट आफ्टर वेल्डिंग इफ यू टच एट दैट एरिया then you can see sense that this area is hot, but 4000 नहीं रहेगी. मीन्स वेरी रैपिडली कूल हो जाती है, सॉलिडिफाई हो जाती है. ओके, so in our AC arc welding, a step down transformer is used, which transform AC applied from 440 volt to around 100 volt. Means in case of AC welding process, एक ट्रांसफार्मर यूज किया जाता है to reduce the voltage supply voltage. Means, in case of arc welding process, in this case low voltage and high current. Means जो करंट सप्लाई होगी उसका वोल्टेज कम रहेगी, बट जो करंट सप्लाई होगी उसका एम्पियर ज़्यादा रहेगी. मीन्स करंट का वैल्यू ज़्यादा रहेगा, एम्पियर वैल्यू ज़्यादा रहेगी. ओके, तो वोल्टेज को रिड्यूस करने के लिए ट्रांसफार्मर यूज किया जाता है. तो दिस ट्रांसफार्मर इज रिड्यूस द वोल्टेज. मीन्स अगर 440 वोल्ट है तो उसको रिड्यूस करके अराउंड 100 बनाता है. ओके, अगर 220 वोल्टेज है तो उसको रिड्यूस करके 200 वोल्ट बनाया. ओके, एंड जो इलेक्ट्रोड होल्डर यूज होगा, सो दिस इलेक्ट्रोड होल्डर शुड बी ऑयल इंसुलेटेड. ओके, ऑयल इंसुलेटेड होना चाहिए क्योंकि द करंट विल पास थ्रू दिस इलेक्ट्रोड होल्डर. ओके, जो इलेक्ट्रोड होल्डर है ना, जो इलेक्ट्रोड होल्डर, तो दिस वन इज द इलेक्ट्रोड होल्डर. सो करंट विल पास थ्रू दिस इलेक्ट्रोड होल्डर. सो दिस इलेक्ट्रोड होल्डर शुड बी ऑयल इंसुलेटेड. ओके, जस्ट ये दोनों वायर connected है ना. So one wire is connected to this electrode holder and another wire is connected to this table, other table or workpiece. Okay, wire cables are cable connector, welding helm. So these equipments are required: welding helmet, hand screens, shields, safety goggles, weld chipping hammers, arching clamp, hand gloves, apron and sleeves, wire brush, chipping hammer. So these equipments are required in case of welding process. Equipment and accessories. So what equipment? One is a transformer. So this transformer will transform from high voltage to low voltage. Another is a oil insulated electrode holder is required. Wire cables is required to connect the welding holder and the workpiece, welding helmet, hand screens, uh, a seal, safety gloves, safety goggles, oil chipping hammer. Oil chipping hammer means after welding जो ऑक्साइड लेयर बन जाती है तो उसको हैमरिंग करके वो निकालना पड़ता है एंड बिफोर ऑयलिंग अगर रास्ट होगा तो उसको हैमरिंग करके निकालना पड़ता है अर्थिंग क्लैंप हैंड ग्लव्स एप्रॉन्स एंड स्लीव्स वायर ब्रश चिपिंग hammer so these accessories are required in arc welding process. So what are the advantages? So this welding process is suitable for a variety of applications and positions. Means, uh, in general, most of the cases, this type of welding process are applied. Uh, आपको पता होगा मीन्स मेनली जो वेल्डिंग किया जाता है आर्क वेल्डिंग ये किया जाता है मीन्स ऑल द वर्कशॉप्स एंड द ऑटोमोबाइल एंड जहाँ जरूरत होगी ओके so this welding process variety of applications and suitable for all positions means if you want to weld at the bottom portion or top portion or side or whatever okay and most important जो है you can uh, means uh, carry this welding setup or welding setup can be moved from one place to another. Just you have to move the transformer. So transformer तो इतना बड़ा साइज नहीं होता है. Just you can move this transformer and जो welding holder है and also this welding holder you can also transform from one place to another. So, and in this case, less training is required for welder and less supervision is needed. तो इतना ट्रेनिंग की जरूरत नहीं होगी कोई भी कर लेंगे दिस वेल्डिंग प्रोसेस equipment are easy to use and are less costly and, equipment cost is very less compared to steel casting process and laser beam welding process or gas welding process so compared to other welding processes this welding process is very cheap okay and, in this case just you need a electrode okay and the cost of electrode is very less compared to laser beam or gas say uh, acetylene gas or in case of oxyacetylene oiling okay equipment are portable and can be used in the confined place means whatever you require wherever you require we can carry this equipment from one place to another place okay auxiliary gas seal is not required means in this case another auxiliary gas means another uh, uh, supply of gases is not required to seal the heat zone okay so means during arc welding खुद shielding zone create की होती है okay suitable for most commonly used metals and alloys means all the common metals are metals and alloys are uh, can be oiled by this welding process but some disadvantages are there, like incorrect oiling may result into low oiled toughness. Means, if do not if do not oil the very thoroughly, then the strength of this oil zone means less strength may be होगा मीन्स ज़्यादा स्ट्रेंथ नहीं होगी अगर सही से वेल्ड नहीं किया जाएगा तो समटाइम्स क्या होती है पोर ज़्यादा पोर वेल्डिंग डिफेक्ट आ जाती है in this case. Okay, so welding process में defect welding defect होती है. So due to this welding defect, जो welding है welding strength मिलेगी, welding zone में जो strength मिलेगी, तो this strength may be less. Sometimes due to improper welding or welding strength less हो सकती है. Okay. इवन सपोज आप बाट जॉइंट कर रहे हो तो सही से मेटेरियल फील होना चाहिए इस गैप में. कॉर्नर जॉइंट कर रहे हो, लैप जॉइंट कर रहे हो, तो किस टाइप की जॉइंट कर रहे हो, तो अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस सही जॉइंट होना चाहिए, नहीं तो स्ट्रेंथ सही नहीं मिलेगी. Lack of fusion of metals is a oil parameter are incorrect. Means oil parameter means here two main is supply of current and voltage. So current and voltage supply अगर सही नहीं होगी तो वो सही से oiled नहीं होगी. Fusion zone means जो heat zone है वो heat सही से नहीं होगी and oil नहीं होगी सही से. Even another parameter is material of electrode. जो और material of means filler material. जो filler material यूज कर रहे हो वो किस टाइप की मीन्स filler material यूज कर रहे हो. तो जो मटेरियल का ये रोलिंग करे उसी सेम मटेरियल, और जो मटेरियल यूज करे उसका स्ट्रेंथ कितनी है. तो मीन्स सिलेक्शन ऑफ दिस डिफरेंट पैरामीटर्स लाइक फिलर मटेरियल्स, voltage, current, all these parameters is depend on is affect the welding strength. Okay. Flag is to be removed after every pass in multiple welding. So this actually इसमें एक slab formation होते हैं just on the surface of this oil zone. So after every pass means every welding means actually multi pass होता है. means एक बार you weld along this surface and just means reverse दूसरा सरफेस दूसरा अपोजिट सरफेस में भी कर सकते हो. सो मल्टी पास वेल्डिंग होता है. तो जितना टाइप वेल्डिंग करेंगे, जितना टाइम वेल्डिंग करेंगे, हार्ड वेल्डिंग के बाद स्लैग जो फॉर्मेशन होती है, तो यू हैव टू रिमूव द स्लैग. ओके. So these are different arc welding processes like uh, so these actually are classified according to the use of filler material. And so like sealed metal arc welding, SMAW. So this is known as SMW, SMAW, sealed metal arc welding. So this in this case rigid electrode is used as a filler material. Okay, rigid metal electrode is used. And in this case, the shielding environment is stick coating to be used. Opata scale is very low is required. Uh, so this type of oiling process are now diminishing, means इसका यूज अभी नहीं हो रही है. Case metal arc welding process, GMAW, or sometimes it is called MIG, means metal inert gas. MIG, metal inert gas welding process. So in this case, a solid wire is used as electrode, and जो shielding environment होगी, so this is carbon dioxide gas formation होगी, and this carbon dioxide gas will act as a shielding environment. Okay. Fox core arc welding FCAW, and this is also a metal enough gas welding. In this case, a hollow wire is used, and in this case, core materials act as a shielding environment. Gas tungsten arc welding GTAW, or it is sometimes called tungsten inert gas welding TIG, tungsten inert gas welding. So in this case, a tungsten electrode is used, and the shielding environment is argon gas. In this case, argon gas will be generated, and this argon gas will act as a shielding environment. Submerged arc welding, or it is known as SAW process, submerged arc welding, and in this case, solid wire is used, and in this case, argon gas will generate, and this argon gas will act as a shielding environment. Okay, and this welding process, high skilled operator is required, and this process is now still using for the current industry or for the current path. Okay, so clear up to this arc welding process. Hello,
Yes, sir.
clear है ना?
जी सर.
Okay, now second welding process is gas welding process. So,
जी सर.
the gas welding process. So, uh, so in this process, the source of heat energy is so source of heat is from the gas. From the gas means reaction between two or more gases. Okay, so like oxygen and acetylene. So just combining two gases, a flame will generate. Means automatically flame will generate by combining two gases like oxygen and acetylene in a appropriate proportion. Okay. So just see, this is the setup. The just a middle figure. Screen आ रही है ना? देखो जो middle figure में है. So if you want to zoom it, then just double click the screen of your mobile. It will zoom. The screen will zoom in so that you can clearly view this image. Okay. आ रही है ना? डबल क्लिक करने से आता है ना? जूम होता है ना? हेलो.
Yes, sir.
यस सर, होता है।
वो पत वो पता है ना कैसे जूम करते हैं? सपोज किसी
यस सर।
पोर्शन को जूम करना है तो वहीं जैसे डबल क्लिक करेंगे तो जूम हो जाएगा. ओके,
यस सर।
डबल क्लिक करना तो जूम हो जाएगा. देन दिस स्क्रीन विल क्लियरली विजिबल टू यू. ओके, so just see here this material image. So this is the setup. Means I think it is clear that there are two cylinders. One is red and another is black color. Okay. So these two cylinders is for two gases. One is for acetylene and another is for oxygen. Okay, and for all these two cylinders there is a pressure regulators are there. So these pressure regulators used for regulating the pressure. Means how much pressure of gas you want to remove from this cylinder. ठीक है, मीन कितना प्रेशर से वो गैस को रिमूव करनी है. तो बाय दिस रेगुलेटर यू कैन रेगुलेट. एंड इसमें एक डायल इंडिकेटर भी रहता है, उससे पता चलेगा कितना प्रेशर से वो निकल रहे है ना.
सर
ये
ब्लैक सिलेंडर में कौन सी गैस है?
यस, क्या
ब्लैक सिलेंडर में।
कोई भी एक है. मैं बताऊंगा कौन सी सिलेंडर में क्या है. मुझे भी पता नहीं है अभी. उसको
ओके सर।
लेबलिंग देखना चाहिए ना.
यस सर।
सिलेंडर देख के थोड़ा ही पता चलेगा कौन सी सिलेंडर में क्या है गैस. ठीक है, उसका लेवलिंग देखना है. उसमें एक्चुअली मार्क रहता है. ओके, और कोड रहता है सिलेंडर के ऊपर. कोड कोड रहता है. उस कोड से पता चलेगा व्हिच गैस इज देयर. ओके,
ओके
कौन
सर।
गैस है उस सिलेंडर में, उससे पता चलेगा. मैं बताऊंगा कौन से सिलेंडर में कौन सी है. बट सिलेंडर के ऊपर ऐसे नॉब रहती है रेगुलेटर. तो विद दिस नॉब यू कैन रेगुलेट द प्रेशर. ओके, वो प्रेशर रेगुलेट कर पाओगे, कंट्रोल कर पाओगे. ओके, एंड जस्ट सी दोनों सिलेंडर से दो पाइप अगर एक कनेक्ट हुआ है. तो यार, तो दिस इज कॉल्ड एक्चुअली टॉर्च. टॉर्च है ना, टॉर्च जो रहती है तो लाइक दिस एक टॉर्च, इसी टॉर्च को कनेक्ट किया जाता है, एंड इन दिस टॉर्च जो दो गैस आ रही है, टू गैसेस विल मिक्स इन दिस टॉर्च इवन बाय इन ये टॉर्च में एक कंट्रोलर रहती है। सो मीन्स कौन सी गैस कितनी अमाउंट में मैंने मिक्स करूंगा, एंड उसका जो फ्लो होगी मीन्स कितना मैंने वो मिक्सिंग गैस मैंने फ्लो करूंगा। ओके, निकालूंगा कितनी अमाउंट। we can control this, and we can control also the amount of these two gases, मीन्स कितना प्रोपोर्शन में मैं मिक्स करूंगा। ओके, ओके। तो so अगर when these two gases will mix together, then a flame will generate, and due to this flame, means this is actually in this flame region, a high heat will generate within this flame. Means around more than 3000 degrees centigrade will generate. Okay, and uh, due to high heat, the material will melt. Actually, the filler material, इसमें भी एक filler material ये किया जाता है. So this filler material will melt, and the welding means two materials can be joined together. Okay. So in this process, heat for melting is supplied by combustion of fuel gas with oxygen. Okay, fuel gas like acetylene, hydrogen. Okay, so this fuel gas will uh, mix, and combustion of this fuel gas will take place with the presence of oxygen. Okay. This fuel gas can be acetylene, hydrogen, propane, or butane. The molten metal from the edges of a metal flows and solidifies together in the oil, and a continuous joint is obtained. Okay, means जो फिलर मटेरियल यूज करूंगा, दिस फिलर मटेरियल विल मेल्ट continuously with the help of this flame. Okay, and a continuous joint is obtained. A filler metal may be added when the metal is flowing to fill the cavity. Okay, means a filler material use कर सकते हो to fill the cavity. मीन्स जो भी ग्रूव और जो कॉर्नर और लैब जॉइंट जो भी है, उसमें जो गैप है, so this gap, to fill up this gap, filler material can use. So okay, okay. So in this oiling process, these accessories means in gas welding process, जो इक्विपमेंट है एंड एसेसरीज है, लाइक गैस सिलेंडर की जरूरत होगी, टू गैस सिलेंडर्स, हाउस पाइप की भी जरूरत होगी, प्रेशर रेगुलेटर की जरूरत होगी, ऑयलिंग टॉर्च की जरूरत होगी। सो दिस ऑयलिंग टॉर्च मीन्स टू gases, or blow pipe with needle valves. So, okay. So this process is used for welding almost all metals because it produces comparatively higher temperature, and also an inert gas envelope containing carbon dioxide or H2O is formed around the oil. Okay, so it will prevent the liquid metal from oxidation. And so this oxyacetylene welding process used for all the metals, and in this process a shielding environment means a carbon dioxide की एक लेयर बनेगी just outside of this welding zone. Okay, and this gas will act as a shielding environment. Okay, and this shielding environment will prevent the liquid metal from oxidation. Okay, the temperature obtained are about 3000 to 3500 degrees centigrade. Uh, so A pressure in this process, a pressure regulator is required. So this for in the process, a pressure regulator is required to control the pressure of these two gases, means oxygen and acetylene. So oxygen and acetylene cylinders are fitted with the pressure regulator to reduce the pressure of gases as per the requirement. Okay, means the requirement of it. According to that, it can control the pressure. Okay, flow pipe touches a torch. So this torch is required, and in this torch, actually, the low pressure torch has an inbuilt injector which draws the acetylene from the low pressure generator and mixes with oxygen. In high pressure torch, मतलब दो टाइप की टॉर्च होगी एक लो प्रेशर. तो in this case the oxygen जो एसिटिलीन गैस आएगी तो एसिटिलीन गैस से लो प्रेशर की एसिटिलीन गैस आएगी. और इन केस ऑफ हाई प्रेशर टॉर्च इसमें जो एसिटिलीन गैस आएगी तो दिस एसिटिलीन गैस एट हाई प्रेशर में. The torch is fitted with regulating valve for oxygen and acetylene. Means oxygen and acetylene कितना amount में मिक्स करूँगा तो you can regulate. Okay. तो in gas oiling process जो flame होगी तो I think it is clear that in case of gas oiling process a flame will generate like this. ऐसे एक flame होगी है ना, एक फ्लेम जनरेट होती है. तो एक्चुअली जो फ्लेम जनरेट होती है तो थ्री डिफरेंट कैटेगरीज की फ्लेम जनरेट होती है. वन इज न्यूट्रल फ्लेम, another is carburizing flame, and third one is oxidizing flame. So neutral flame means in this case the quantity of oxygen is so adjusted that it is just sufficient for complete combustion of a natural. Okay. Okay, so in case of gas welding, the flame होगी, so these flame are of actually three type of flames will generate. It means three type of flame may generate like natural flame, carburizing flame, or oxidizing flame. So natural flame means in this case the supply of oxygen, means quantity supply of quantity of the oxygen is can be adjusted like so that means ऐसे एडजस्ट किया जाता है जो सफिशियंट ऑक्सीजन की ज़रूरत होगी उसी अमाउंट ऑक्सीजन सप्लाई किया जाता है. ओके, फॉर कॉम्बसन द फ्यूल मीन्स एसिटिलीन. एसिटिलीन को प्रॉपरली कॉम्बसन के लिए जो जितना ऑक्सीजन की ज़रूरत होगी अगर सेम उसी अमाउंट सप्लाई किया जाएगा देन जो फ्लेम जनरेट होगी दिस इज कॉल्ड द नेचुरल फ्लेम. ओके, नेचुरली जितना ऑक्सीजन की जरूरत है उतनी ऑक्सीजन सप्लाई कर रहा हूँ. ओके, द लेंथ ऑफ दिस इनर कोन बिकम मोर. So just see, so this is the first type means natural type A natural flame. तो इसमें जो इनर फ्लेम होगी तो जस्ट this one is the inner core. Okay, so इसमें inner core and the length of this inner core is more. Okay, So the length of the inner core becomes more. Most of the metals are welded using this flame, and in this flame, about 3,200 degrees centigrade is possible. And 3,200 to 3,300 degrees centigrade is possible. Okay. The second one, this is the type B type of flame. So in this case, when the quantity of oxygen is less than the required, means जितना जरूरत है उतना नहीं आ रही, नहीं सप्लाई हो रही है, then जो flame generate होगी, so this is the carburizing flame. Okay. So in this case, the maximum temperature generate होगी, so this is less compared to the natural flame. Natural flame में जो temperature generate होगी, this is 3,200 to 3,300, but in this case 2,800 to around 3,150. Okay, at the tip of the burner. Okay, इसमें जो बी ए टाइप की जो फ्लेम है, तो इसमें जो टिप होगी, तो दिस इज एक्चुअली नैरो टिप की फ्लेम जनरेट होगी. ओके, so this is suitable. Okay. Another is agar oxidizing flame. So from this terminology, I think clear that in this case the amount of oxygen supply is more. मीन्स मोर मीन्स जितना रिक्वायर्ड है उससे ज़्यादा ऑक्सीजन अगर सप्लाई होगी, देन ऑक्सीडाइजिंग फ्लेम मीन्स ऑक्सीडेशन ऑक्सीजन मोर सप्लाई हो रही है. ऑक्सीडाइजिंग फ्लेम इज obtained when the quantity of oxygen is more. Okay, then that required for perfect combustion. जैसे combustion में जितना ज़रूरत है उससे ज़्यादा सप्लाई हो रही है. ओके, देन जो फ्लेम होगी दिस इज ऑक्सीडाइजिंग फ्लेम. The inner cone is pointed and very short in this case. So just see जो inner sorry a inner core है, तो inner core very pointed है, इसमें pointed है. Okay. And इसमें जो टेम्परेचर जनरेट होगी, तो दिस इज मोर टेम्परेचर मीन्स अराउंड 3,400 to 3,500 degree centigrade. Okay, so so these are three type of flame may generate in case of gas welding process. Okay, so thank you. Up to this, I think clear to all. Any query? Hello.
Sir, no worries.
Okay. So next another two resistance and friction star welding process. I will discuss in the next class. Okay. But ये जो ये जो लेक्चर मटेरियल है ना, इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. इसमें सारे ये डिटेल्स में लिखा है, इसमें सही से नोट सेव करके रखना. ओके.